Alrighty then, let's do this. Part 4! If you missed the first 3, stop this video now. Go back and watch parts 1, 2, and 3. Are you going to be a little bit lost here tonight? Put your kids away. This is not going to be child friendly. We're going to try to stick to the facts. Not try. We're going to stick to the facts, but we're going to try to keep the mouth clean. But I don't know if that's going to be actually possible. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me crack this open here. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Hold on. I got feedback like a madman here. Hold on. I got live stream things going on. Pause. What is going on? Timeout. Whoa, massive feedback on the monitor back behind me here. Holy shnikes. All right. Can you guys hear me all right now? We're doing it live. The only way to roll. Okay, so let's get right to it. We've already lost a few seconds with the technical difficulty here. Let's get into it here tonight. You are not going to want to miss this one. We are going to expose it all. Let's just come right down in here into... You guys have been following around, following along. We've just been showing the info. Just let me give you a little preface here. Go back and watch those other videos, and I've already said that, but this is all stemming from tonight's conversation is going to start around something very specific. Let me crank that music down. Can you guys hear me all right? Let me make sure. Give me a mic check there. If that music is too loud, I'll put this down to like 3%. Maybe that's going to let me get away with that. How about that? All right, can you guys hear me okay? Mic check, mic check. Give me a thumbs up over there in the Discord chat or there on YouTube. Okay, so some of the stuff that has been said about us and all that, I'm looking at the screen right now and I see some bad words on the screen. You know, like I said, put your kids away here tonight. This is not me saying or condoning this type of conversation or this style. I am here to disseminate and show you guys the stuff that has been forwarded upon us. I'm basically getting all this out of the way. End of 2019, as we roll into 2020, people are going to understand why and how we are exposing these individuals. We are going to just basically just bear the dirty out there. And so tonight, this starts with a little conversation. We are having a little thing here with our boy Seth Ellis in his little room. He has posted up some things. Again, this guy is a Jigsaw shill, so let's just start right there. This guy will probably tell you if you hit him up. Now, if you're looking at his stuff right now over there on the futures trading Discord, let me turn this music to something else. It's a little bit distracting here. Here we go. That beat's a little bit too heavy for me. All right, there we go. So, Seth's room, you guys heard from the last videos, he doesn't allow AlgoBox to be talked about in their room in a positive light. Period. If we had somebody that went in there who actually had success with the AlgoBox program, started to talk about it, the guy comes here and goes, why did I get banned? This is Ronald, if you guys want to go talk to him, hear his experience, go watch the last videos. Anyhow, I feel like I know I'm talking about a lot of old stuff here. Let's just get into the new stuff here tonight. I want to start by addressing some of the things that Seth's defense. So, mind you, at this point, I think that when Seth started this, to his credit, all right, I don't think he knew all the stuff that had been going on with the contests that we were in, with the people that were coming and doing things to my family, threats, all that stuff. I don't think he knew that, right? But from the last few videos, I think it would be quite apparent the stuff that has gone on that is just absolutely wrong. Now, while I would expect a normal person who, mind you, his room is acting as a shelter and an arbor for these individuals to go and continue to dispel their false information, and they're spinning their false narrative and talking about me personally, my finances. I'll show you guys some of the evidence of all of that stuff here tonight, but his response to all the terribleness, the stuff that they said about my pregnant wife, about my children, about my family members, about doxing my parents, about doxing me, all the stuff. Did I get an apology? Was there an hey, I'm sorry from any of that from Mr. Seth, this smiling individual who wants you to go watch him lose money while he trades? Because again, he'll tell you right now, in fact, it's on his YouTube right now, it'll say, so you've decided to come trade and you want to lose money, but rather than let me lose your money, you want to lose your own money. That's his opening line, okay? Again, go watch him, folks. Go watch him. go lose money with them. That's perfectly fine if you want to do that. But for him to pretend as though he's not a Jigsaw shill, that's my problem. This guy is a Jigsaw affiliate. Go ask him. He will at least admit some of those things if you ask him. Again, everything is a little bit hidden under the surface with him. Okay? But the fact is, he will not allow it. He won't bring Jigsaw up against us. He's afraid of a contest. Okay? But I've opened it up to anybody. Like, come and compete. We're totally game with that. But his response, rather than being apologetic, what's up, T-Bone? Don't reply to idiots, man. Just make your money and live life. Yeah, so that's what we're doing in 2020. But we're going to shut all this down in 2019. Really, I think doing a service to the community. This isn't about me. This is doing the service to the community so people know about these scams, right? Do you guys appreciate knowing about the scams that are out there? Because if you were like me when I was early in my career, I was having a hard time figuring out who was who. Like, I didn't even know there were scams. When I first came into this industry, I had no idea that it was like, oh, scam central here when it came to day trading. Had no idea. Came in with blind faith of thinking, oh, I'm just going to do this like everything else I approach in my life, and if I go and learn from somebody, like, I'm going to succeed. And knowing that there are so many people out there that are faking was a light bulb moment for me. It was just like, holy shnikes, I cannot believe how much scamming stuff is out there. But Jigsaw is a gigantic scam. All right, just write that down. Jigsaw is a scam. Write it down. Right, and I'll prove it out. I'll show it out here tonight. The good parts of Jigsaw, by the way, are coded inside of AlgoBox. So if you want the good parts of Jigsaw, along with a program that actually has winning traders to follow and work with, you might want to come check us out. And again, it's not necessarily a plug for us, although all I would say is we open the door to allow the opportunity to see, hey, there are positive things about us. If you guys who are these biggest trade rooms that are out there that pretend to be open and free are going to shill for Jigsaw, then you at least need to put that up front and put that on your billboard or something. But don't pretend that you are a open room to let anybody trade in there and talk whatever, because if you say anything about AlgoBox, they are an obvious bias, and I'm going to show you guys that here tonight. And that's what we are, if you're going to say upset about. Yes, that's what we're upset about. Here we go. Here is where this all begins. And you guys can fast forward to this part of the video because I'm basically just ranting about past stuff here. But let's just go. Here's where it starts. Timestamp right now. All right, so getting into where this all begins here tonight for our conversation. Seth is responding to those last videos. Okay, after you guys have seen that, again, if you haven't seen those videos, one more time, pause this video, go back and watch those, or you're going to be lost on trying to follow through on this. What's cracking? What's up, Neon? Funny to hear you talk about Jigsaw. Earlier I saw an ad on Facebook. Oh, about Jigsaw? Yeah, no doubt. Oh, they're probably pushing it real hard. Oh, you want me to... Let me pause for a minute. It's Christmas time, right? So if I'm a marketer that these guys all claim that I am, right, then my website is going to be just drenched in Christmas sales, right? Oh, here's my website. Here it is, folks. Anybody see me advertising Christmas sales? I mean, I just didn't have time. Like, I don't have time for it. If you're here, great. If you're not, I'm okay with that too. Do you see any Christmas specials anywhere? I'm gonna go over to my pricing page. Hold on. Pricing page. Where's that Christmas hat? Where's that Christmas? No, still says no longer available. Still no seats. Folks, if I'm a marketer, I am the worst marketer of all time. I mean, I'm just saying, if somebody can tell me how that's like, I'm just marketing, nobody's seen any Facebook ads flying by from us, I'm pretty sure, because you know why? They don't exist. All right, but anyhow, I'm going to get that out of the way. I got a lot of stuff to get off the chest here tonight, so just bear with. Get ready, all right? Because here's where it starts. This guy, Mr. Nice Guy, seems like, hey, come on, guys, come lose money with me. Pretends as though he's got no problem with us. You know, it's just technicals, whatever. Oh, really? Ask him to prove that out, because here's what he said. No apology for all the stuff that's been said about my family. Here's what he says. Last two videos, he talks about AK. Okay, AK, biggest scumbag in the world. This guy runs Analytical Kinetics. Again, the company doesn't even exist, okay? But he likes to have this name that he puts his stuff under. This guy, Shalom Benzev, is a scammer, all right? But that's who this person is, okay? Who he's trying to, like, talk about here. Post, but he just attacks AK and never addresses the points. Okay, folks. If you watch the last videos, the only non-personal points that AK has, where he's not attacking me personally, talking about my house, calling my house cheap. My house, it's $1 million home, but apparently it's cheap. and apparently it's not paid off, according to Gamma Trader, who, by the way, Gamma Trader, let's talk about this again, Seth, you're going to watch this later, I'm sure. Gamma Trader is your right-hand man. He is your moderator, and he is the biggest proponent of pushing out my information. He had his wife, who is a debt collector, ex-debt collector person, go and use her position to get information on me to post so that you guys had my personal financial information posted on the internet. And ironically, it just backed up what I have already said. When you see $800,000 transactions, I mean, folks, let me pause here for a minute. Raise your hand. How many of you have $800,000 transactions? Anybody? Raise your hand. There might be a few. We've got some awesome traders around here. Okay. But I am just saying, when people are posting that stuff about you, there's a problem. And Seth, watch this a minute. Seth is going to say something about that. Well, if people are posting personal information, we ban them. Oh, really? Then ban Gamma Trader. Here's what you do, Seth. Get some balls that you don't have. Ban Gamma Trader. I dare you. The fact is, you won't. Because if you go look at the history of your room and go look at how many times this guy talks about me personally, not professionally, not about trading, it is look at the amount of personal information he has posted about me. And mind you, look how much of his stuff he posted on Twitter. It's even worse. But this is your moderator, and he can't talk about actual trading. You guys won't address me in a contest to show you how awesome our trading products are, and that I would kick your ass in any trading contest. I've seen you guys trade. Y'all are terrible. You have like literally nothing. Okay. But this guy literally does all the personal stuff to me. And right here, here's what he says. Okay. Also accuses us of harassing him, but we are not responsible for any activity against him. Right. So again, now no apologies for it, but just straight up, well, we're not responsible for that. Man, you are a crappy person. If really you think this, like this is how you address things in life, you're a terrible person. Against him, other than reporting content that violates terms of service. Okay, right. And directing people to the futures.io thread. Oh, that's all you do? Really? Folks, go into his room and see how much trash is looked up on me. Type in the name Vinny. Now, mind you, they do it under Mr. V. They're afraid for you to actually go find me because they know that, oh, well, I mean, if you just look at my products, you look at our stuff, you actually use the tools, which you can install, by the way, for free and try out and see for yourself how awesome they are. They know that, and that's why they won't let you know about it. Tells you that you point to the future. No, you don't. That's not all you do. Anyone posting personal information or harassing others will be banned. There it is, folks. There's his guarantee. There's your guarantee from Seth that personal information or harassing other servers will be banned. Really? Okay, folks. Go look up Gamma Trader. Now, maybe tonight he'll go and clean it all up. Okay? Your moderator does it. So you let your moderator get away with it, and that's the problem. You're posting all this information under an authority of your moderator who says all that terrible stuff about me, my family, my wife, my kids, my house, my parents. He's the one who fed my parents' name and information from his wife to Dollar Fire and their little turds who started going out there on the internet and posting all my information everywhere. Seth all acting like he's all innocent. Oh, innocent Seth. Me and my dogs, my parents. Yeah, he's got no kids, got nothing to protect. I do. He doesn't care. He can try to pretend like he's some nice guy all the time. He ain't. That's assuming he's not trolling himself to look like a victim. Wow, folks. I'm a lot of things. Okay, look at my shirt. You like those? For those I love, I will do great in terrible things. Yeah, okay. It's a nice shirt. I like this t-shirt. But now apparently I create myself as a victim. Do I seem like the kind of person who wants do you think I need to be a victim to protect myself? Really? Wow. I'm telling you folks, there are scumbags in this industry. I can't stand the people in this industry. More and more turds, all of them. Here we go. This guy, I'm just gonna put him right over here. Remember who's saying this stuff? Fortunately for me, he's accumulated enemies everywhere. It could be coming from anywhere, assuming it's not. Now again, he might be saying, assuming that he's not trolling himself. But really? You're gonna leave that thought out there? Maybe he's trolling himself. Okay. Wow. The stuff that's been said about my wife and my kids, really? You think I would do that publicly? I am livid the fact that you guys said this stuff, and I am here to wreck. Seth,
Vinny straight up lied about me. I never said those things about him or his family. Lying is what he does best.
Now, some of the stuff he may not have. I've already said that. But he is working with them and encouraging them to do it. In fact, the whole thing where they're sending a Malaysian to come burn down my house, that's from Seth. Now, Seth's gonna be like, well, that wasn't me. That was him. He's encouraging him to. I've got the information. I've got the personal private messages that that person sent to me, because, by the way, we took him to court. And he dumped out everything that AK, this guy, Shalom Benzev, coming after me, has sent to him to encourage him to do. And we have the evidence. I'm going to show it to you. Hang tight. Woo! Here we go. I'm so livid.
Seth says, yeah, all I ever did was ban him for being rude.
And he's been obsessed. Folks, here's another challenge to you, Seth. Go back and look at my first interactions I ever had in that room. Okay? Look, I know I'm pretty heated up right now. But I'm like a passionate individual. I'm like, my love is very strong. My hate, I don't really even necessarily say it's hate. My disgust is also just as strong in the opposite direction. Okay? But if you go in this room, I was very nice to these people. When I very first came into that room, like, hey guys, might want to try some of these things. Blah, blah, blah. I even offered, I said, anybody in here who will accept my offer here tonight. Now again, like, look, there was a lot of other conversations. Okay, don't just think I wasn't just coming in there to sell my stuff. Okay, had a lot of other conversations, but then they started to challenge me, started to ask me questions, test my salt, which was fine. I answered all that, but then some of the trolls came out, right? And I said, look, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna offer to everybody in here that was there that night, go like years ago, I think it was like 2 years ago. Go look at the history. Go find Vinny E-Mini in that room. Okay, it's under a deleted user now because I got my account banned at some point. But go look up what Vinny was saying, and I offered everyone in there gold membership. Now, hilariously, 3 or 4 of them like, oh, come on, Vinny, give us platinum. And I'm like, dude, I'm not giving you platinum. I only have 15 seats for that. You guys know that, right? But I offered them gold. Like, anybody who would take me up on it. Now, mind you, look, I knew. Like, the people in there were so just... There were, again, I just basically drew all the trolls out to show them how much terrible, like, all the crazy people that they already had in their room, they all came out. And of course, they denied it. They were like, we don't want it. But the long and the short of it is, I came in that room as a nice guy. He reports that I was being rude. Really? Have him show that to you, right? Literally, have him show you me being rude, okay? But all you can do is report terms of service violations, post information, and hope people get past the spam. Okay, the spam. Yeah, it wasn't spam, folks. I can be accused of a lot of things. Spam's not one of them. All right, so back to what's going on here. So, Seth's room and their shiltards. I'm just going to start showing you guys some things that are really, really upsetting. This whole futures Reddit thing, we went through this in the last videos. I'm not going to get back into that here tonight, but just as a segue, you'll need to make sure you understand where this goes. Now, what's right here? So this is the person that they went and got to post out my personal information about my jobs. Okay? Prove the point that he was never been a trader. Okay, this is what they posted. I'm going to show you guys what they posted. Not to incriminate myself by posting addresses and whatnot. Yeah. Well, they eventually posted addresses later, and, then he's just being rude. Okay, so I asked, what method did you use to get my job history? Because, again, like, I don't even know. It was like a really weird format that he pulled out. I don't know if it's some report online or what. Anyhow, they post all my job history, but ironically, it kind of tells everybody that I am what I've told you guys I am. Here's what he wrote. Here's what he put out there. I also pulled a favor. He claims to have worked at a prop firm, but has 0 records of ever working in a prop firm. That's ironic, right? Do they think they got my whole history? Do you know what it is to work in a prop firm? I was still working contract jobs at the same time while I'm in the prop firm. So the fact that this is like that, what they're saying is not showing up on my job history. Like, do you think I'm going to put that on my resume for development? I don't think so. Okay, so here's what they posted. Okay, and this actually is a pretty accurate record of some places I've been. Worked at, let's see, anything like, any McDonald's things in here? I'm saying, no, all right. I worked at Columbia Hospital, Exxon Mobil, Dinnerstein Group, iExalt, Stewart Title, Link Staffing Services, Syntex Homes, Capital One Auto Finance, Texas Rangers Baseball Club. Now here, when I worked right here, this was contract 2008, 2009. This was the sweet spot right here. I was in a prop firm at the same time while I'm working for the Texas Rangers baseball club here in the Dallas area, and I was in prop at the same time, 2008, 2009. I have the records to prove that, despite the fact that this person says that they don't exist. Okay, Texas Rangers baseball club, this is where I was simultaneously doing both. Credit Solutions, Trade the Pulse. What's that? Trade the Pulse program in C#, SSIS development. I wonder what that is. Nope, I don't see any area where he could possibly be a quant. These people, like he literally says, I don't see anything that could possibly prove that he is what he is, and it's like it's staring you right in the face. Like, I mean, it's listed twice. What's Trade the Pulse? I wonder what that could be. Trading? What? No. One Technologies. Huh, financial services company. You don't say. Financial services? No, that can't be quant. That can't be. Give me a break, people. EGI Investments. Nope. Yep, can't see anything. And the last thing that they saw in here was from, what was it, 2014? Come on, people. Give me a break. Anyhow, again, if you guys think it's okay to start posting personal information, okay, Seth, those are your guys. Okay, here we go. Here's stuff. Gamma Trader, right? This is their guy. AK says, hey Seth, you could do a video that explains why Jigsaw kicks the crap out of AlgoBox when it comes to trade execution and order flow. Gamma responds for him. He doesn't want him to have to respond on his own. Why would Seth do that? Why would he even use AlgoBox? It is a spyware junk. Don't bother installing it. AlgoBox is separate? I thought it was a plugin. Again, you know why they thought it was? Because they won't let any good information go over there, folks. It is a Rich, if you're listening, I don't know who you are, but yes, it is a standalone installed product, my friend. Somewhere in here, Seth deleted his response because Seth basically was like, "No, man, we're doing fine here." Okay, sigh. Okay, I'll do the video. So, AK, who has never traded with Jigsaw before, has never actually been through our training program, is going to go out and prove that. Look, does that sound fair? Does that sound fair? Like, a person who he has claimed that he hates me. He literally has claimed all this crap, and then, he's going to do this is like the Democrats being in charge of the impeachment of a Republican president. That's as much sense as this makes right here, okay? You may as well call him Adam Schiff. Okay, AK might be AS, Adam Schiff. Really? Oh, here we go. Right off the bat, Gamma Trader. AlgoBox piece of trash, and a con man is trying to advertise here. His whole business is about selling memberships and not actually trading. He, the con man, spends all of his time marketing instead of actually making money via trading. Okay, so I market all the time, folks. That's what I do. You guys saw my website a minute ago. Don't even have Christmas specials up. Like, sure, I put up a Black Friday thing. I put up a little tag, said Black Friday. Wasn't even updated on our website. It was like, hey, you come to Discord, we'll give you a discount. Whatever. We have seats full, folks. Okay, I don't need you here. We actually trade. Good luck with that. But if you think that I'm constantly selling, look, then. I mean, people that say that about, fine, say it about Timothy Sykes, say it about Warrior Trading, all the guys that you see, Jigsaw, somebody even said they saw a Jigsaw advertisement fly by them, right? Jigsaw, here we go, Jigsaw putting out advertisements everywhere. Give me a break. Ours, nowhere to be found. So apparently though, according to Gamma, again, more lies, again, anything to spill, right? Part of his well-documented marketing strategy going back many years is to cause beef and trash other traders in an attempt to leech business from other educators, all in the name of protecting new traders from scammers. Remember, he is a scammer himself. So if he really wanted to protect new traders or traders who are desperate, then he would stop selling his scam product to these new victims. Now, this is ironic. This is a whole new spin that he's going on now, that basically me coming out here, defending our product, saying how what they're doing right now, that he's saying that this is a well-documented thing that I do. Ironic. Again, this is ultimate projection. We took down Dean Handley, who basically is doing what he just said right here. Adam Webb, anybody familiar with that sound? Right? Adam Webb, that's his thing. We caught them P&L photoshopping. Anybody caught that on us? No. You know why? Because we don't have to do any of that. We have a third-party verified track record of over 1 year. Nobody has that. Anybody posting broker statements with multiple pages that are over 20 plus pages? No. This industry sucks, folks, because these are the people who guide it for you. What happens is he lures people in by claiming that somehow his tools make them better traders. Okay. All these things, all of these said tools are things that are common off-the-shelf product. Okay. Show us that, bro. Right? Notice he doesn't show any proof of that. Just, here we go. Show off-the-shelf products. Yeah, you know, all of our stuff, man. Show me that. That new traders haven't bothered to research, like fib harmonic patterns. Okay, well, fib harmonics, yes, other people have that. Do they have fully adaptive? No, they don't. But at the same time, that's just one. Our box of tools is way beyond that. But notice he posts one. Okay, fib harmonics. Yes, I didn't invent fib harmonics, people. When these new traders ultimately fail with this product, he blames them for not completing a 4-month training course. That's not true, but there have been some like, AK, Attachino. Those are two. Those are two. So two, that's true. And he berates traders by claiming they are low IQ or something to that effect. Well, what I've told him. The point is, the guy never actually takes responsibility. Okay. He lies about almost everything. Okay. And he's very manipulative. Okay. The sad thing is, he acts like he is the best when his returns are kind of low. Okay. I don't know if I act like I'm the best. I mean, debatable. His returns are kind of low. My returns are low? My returns are kind of low. You would expect that he should be banking at least 50K to 100K per day, folks. Look, this is so dumb. Like, I don't even know why I'm even reading this anymore. This stuff is so dumb. Unless I'm producing 50 to 100K per day, folks. He discusses product, but in reality, that's not the case. So, because, folks, I guess if your product can't create 50K to 100K per day, then apparently it's a scam. So, Jigsaw, you win. Jigsaw, if anybody who's using Jigsaw, they're making 50 to 100K. Again, the levels of height that they put my what's it? They're setting the bar at. The bar that they're setting is like way up here. No one else could jump over it, but they're just, well, let's set the bar so high that it can't be. Well, you know what? If this is your standard, you're right. I'm not claiming that you can make 50 to 100K a day. Although we do have a 57K day that we did trade and we did it live. So you might want to go check that. But whatever, man. In fact, his own C2 record showed that he lost 60K on his 100K account in less than 2 weeks. Again, false facts. I just all over the place. If you guys want to go see the stuff on Collective 2, it's there in our room on the left. Check the menus on the left. Go look at it. Go watch the last. I hope you watched the last 3 videos where you saw what's going on with that C2 thing. If you don't understand that, notice they'll never talk about the technical issues that C2 has when it comes to AlgoBox. Whatever, no mention of that. Again, they're not interested in the truth, only narrative. So only things that support their narrative do they push. Like the Democrats running the impeachment trial. Same thing. Like, keep it all inside. Don't let anybody talk about it. And if you do, you're banned. What's up, Raylan? The way he okay, so the way he trades is why he loses big. Okay, he's pretty much just an emotional scalper. An emotional scalper? Oh, that's rich, man. It's rich. With basically no stops. When you fire off an order in our program, Curtis, are you on the line? Anybody else on the line right now? All right, I don't know if anybody's hanging out.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. When I fire off a trade, he's saying that there's no stops. Like, what happens when you fire off a trade here? What, besides the order entry, what are the other 2 things that every trade fires off and has?
Stop and take profit.
Stop and Curtis is so old school and still thinks Forex land that he says take profit. But yes, we have a target and a stop, folks. Real easy stuff here. And he claims right here that I basically have no stops, which literally couldn't be any farther from the truth. We immediately fire off a bracket order. That's what this is supposed to be, this big E here. We've got a green at the top, a red at the bottom, and we have an orange entry. Yeah. But yes, basically got no stops. Okay, dude. He regularly has extremely large drawdowns, but small gains per contract. It's just a failboat plan. Again, guy's never been in our room, doesn't watch our, he watches videos from time to time as though that's it. And this couldn't even be, if this is how he interprets them, then folks, you need to question this person's judgment. Gamma trader. Scumbag. Scumbag! Oh, y'all want to see him? Oh, man, he's a beauty. Oh, there he is. Beauty. Scammers. Ugly on the inside and the outside. Those are his picks. Alright, so what's this? Okay, so some poor guy in his room over here asking questions. What's Jigsaw? And Gamma Trader plays coy. I think it's some type of day trading platform. I don't use it, but I heard some people do. This is the biggest load of horse manure soft sell I've ever seen. I think it's some type of day trading platform. It's like somebody coming into my room. Mind you, Gamma Trader's their moderator, okay? He's surrounded by their stuff. He's been a moderator for them for like a year and a half, 2 years. Sits in a Jigsaw room, and when somebody asks what's Jigsaw, I think it's some type of day trading platform. I don't use it, but I heard some people do. Okay. Well, he should have said that about AlgoBox. I think it's some type of trading platform. I don't use it, but some people do. That would have been more accurate, Gamma. Really, bro. Okay, is it integrated into... I am assuming it's similar to Rhythmic Trader. You know, what again? He plays coy. Oh, but here comes the man with the answer. Look at him. Look how they time this together. Jigsaw scammers. Fazio, what's up, Troy? Says, you say let your stop say you're wrong because you can always get back in. Well, he's claiming that I don't do stops at all. That's the irony of the whole thing, right? But you guys know, right? Do I ever trade without a stop? No. I mean, look, I'm not gonna say ever. I mean, because here's what the deal. They'll say one time when I didn't have a stop somewhere. So look, okay, maybe on some random occasion if my ATM didn't work, but if I'm firing off ATMs, they got stops. That's all I gotta say. Going back and forth. I'm just... Anybody who comes back and watches these, I'm sending all trolls to watch these videos. That's it. Like, basically, want to argue, go argue with these videos, because I'm not going to do it in 2020, folks. Alright, so here he comes. Oh, look. Gamma Trader. Well said. Jigsaw is... Really? That was well said? He didn't know what it was? These guys just packed themselves on the back. They're so dumb, like they've got to back each other up. It's epic. Yeah, oh my gosh, AK's so dumb. Oh my word, like he can't even get his years straight. He gets 2018 and 2019 confused on a regular basis. The guy's the worst QA person on the planet. It's epic. Jigsaw is a standalone platform known for its excellent dome. Look, folks, let's talk about that for a second. Listen, if you're still trading on the dome, like 1980 called, maybe 1990, they want that shiz back, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that Albert Einstein said. Okay, you can't solve today's problems with yesterday's thinking. If you're still using domes, you are so old school. Now, good, it's not that you can't use them. It's like saying you can use a payphone. It's like, oh well, you know, I still use a payphone to trade. Okay. Still use a payphone to make phone calls. Okay, that's fine. But folks, toss that dome thing. Who the F is still using domes? These guys who are unsuccessful traders, by the way, ask Seth if he is a profitable trader. He will tell you he is not. But a non-profitable trader says it's an excellent dome. Listen, folks, do yourself a favor. Stop trading with a dome. Okay? There are better ways to trade these days. There are chart traders that were invented. The dome's been around for a long time. It was good at one point, folks, but get beyond it. Thank you, Raylan. Exactly. All ATMs has stop loss. Exactly. All right. Doesn't have any charts. Well, that's not... Maybe it doesn't have specific charts, but it has indicators that go on the charts. In fact, we coded their bubbles. I'm doing air quotes here. Their bubbles into our platform. Anyway, I'm just going to keep going on. Totally okay with people promoting whatever platform as long as they aren't just spamming. Now, define spamming, okay? As long as they aren't spamming. They literally had a guy, like, y'all go listen to Ronald's story. Ronald, are you on the mic here tonight with me? So he did the last video with me where he's talking, like, they all thought that he basically went in there and was like, he was the starter, by the way, of this little thing. He was literally trying to find out, like, hey, anybody heard about this product? Okay. No, he's not one of my dudes. He literally came in. He's had, apparently, he has had a Reddit. He's a big Reddit person. He's had a Reddit account for 7 years, all right? But he asked this question, all right, in their thing, which is what started all this. And he's Ronald over in our room now. Go talk to him, okay? Now, they ranged from everything from Ronald must be Vinny to he must be Curtis, he must be bought by him, he must be... Like, all this stuff. It can't possibly be that he's an actual trader seeking information. You know, but anyhow, he created this whole Reddit post here to ask questions about it. He had success with it. That was not spamming. He literally went over there and he got banned. He got banned. Then he repeatedly violates Discord terms of service by creating new accounts to get around bans. Well, I actually looked that one up the other day too, bro. First of all, that's not true. It's if you continue to violate and do stuff that you were already doing. I'm not going to get into that. I've got a link posted in our room if you want to go see what Discord specifically says about this whole thing. There's nothing wrong with having multiple accounts, and I can sit in their room all day as long as I'm not harassing or doing all that kind of stuff. All the stuff that they do to me, and the only reason I sit in their room, remember it again, folks, go sit in their room, because anything that they trade, if 2 of their members are trading in the same direction and we get in an opposing signal, we double down in the opposite direction, because they are the worst traders on the planet. It's a great way to get some market sentiment. Now, again, we have another way of getting market sentiment. You can type sentiment, exclamation mark sentiment, all, and you can see the entire Twitter sentiment for any of the futures markets. Very helpful little tool there, but this is a nice one too, to watch shill traders trade and trade the opposite side. It's a great strategy as well. But for him to say that basically you can say anything about any platform as long as, they should insert right here, as long as it's not AlgoBox. That is a fact. You cannot talk about AlgoBox in a positive way in their room. You ask them why, they do that. They're scum. He's also violating YouTube trust and safety rules in this video by making many disparaging and bullying remarks. Disparaging and bullying remarks directed towards me. Makes false accusations and calls me a spammer. A spammer? No, my friend. Seth, turn down the music. Seth, you're not hearing me properly. You're not a spammer. I said you are a scammer. Seth, you're not a spammer. Nobody said you're spamming. You're not spamming anything. I mean, you need to know the definitions of words before you use them. Like, you keep saying that I'm a spammer, okay? Maybe you're getting spammer and scammer confused. I don't know. But I call you a scammer, Seth. Seth is a Jigsaw scammer. That's it. You got it, Seth? You got the spelling right now? Yeah, and he said they keep saying that I call people low IQ. Well, I think that's pretty low IQ to get it wrong. It's a pretty important thing to know that I'm saying you're a scammer, not a spammer. Then he has a lot of a proxy account like Crazy Dog. Oh, here's another accusation. Crazy Dog? Well, I've trolled him myself for that name. I don't know why he... Raylan, love your brow. Don't know why you have Crazy Dog. I know it's a Battlefield thing. Okay, look, let's just talk it out. Like, Raylan has this name because of his Battlefield name. We do Battlefield around here. We like to have fun with what we do, okay? Crazy Dog is one of his loyalists in his room, but he's a lurker here. Yes, I teach my students to be lurkers in your room to trade against you. We are open and honest about that. Next. He, of course, masks all this under the idea of run retail. See, what's funny is to see how he, like, tries to preemptively say to his members why we do it. The whole thing is laughable because Vinny himself is a retail trader. Folks, I didn't say I was an institutional trader. I recognize that the size at which we trade and the method of which we trade and trading my own account, by definition, we are retail traders. Duh. We just don't trade with retail traders in their direction. Blah. He has no experience as an institutional trader. That's debatable, but yes, no, I have not traded at a institutional fund. However, I have traded other people's money, so you tell me if that is institutional or not. He doesn't understand the rules, processes, or methods. Actually, I do. This, folks, Curtis G can attest to. What have I told him? The reason that I backed out of trading other people's money was because of what, Curtis? I don't know if he's still on with us or not. All right, he's not on. Or he's got a pause in his delay. Because there is too much red tape. There are too many rules, too many processes, too many methods.
Red tape.
I was having to constantly spend time. I spent inordinate amounts of time having to create the reporting and all that stuff. And I was like, dude, I cannot do this. This is not worth it. While I wanted people to succeed with it, this was the processes and methods and rules is exactly what turned me off to it. I was like, dude, I can't help and do it in this way. I cannot trade other people's funds. That is nuts. And we said, see ya. All right. He's another one, bro, saying trade against someone else randomly because they're probably wrong. LOL, this isn't a good way to gauge market sentiment. Actually, it is. Again, this guy is not smart. Don't listen to Gamma Trader, folks. Anything he tells you about trading, he obviously doesn't know anything. If he doesn't think, first of all, there are entire brokers that live on this concept. Am I right, CG? They literally live on the concept of trading against the retail traders who are in their shop. It's what got, what's that group that got in trouble for that? FXCM, exactly. FXCM got wrecked for trading against their traders, which they know is like a 95% win, right? Most of the time. So it's a great trading strategy. What are you talking about? It's not a good idea. Traders can be trading in the opposite direction and both make money or both lose money. Well, that's true. So, depending on time frames and setups. But you guys are so bad. This is my point. Y'all's room is so full of terrible individuals trading. Like, it's an easy win. I mean, even Seth is a losing trader. He's the lead over there. I mean, just trade against him while he's in his live stream. Easy, except that he trades ZB and stuff. You know why they trade Zs? Anybody who starts trading Zs is because they're so bad at trading, they need the least amount of trades ever to ever trade ever. So they trade the Zs, which are called the snoozers. All right. Depending on trading setups and, of course, exit strategy and risk management. Of course, he just lists off a whole bunch of blah, blah, blah. If you look at Vinny's C2 record, sure, he boosted 55% win rate, which, by the way, it's higher than that, 65%, but thanks. But his losses are far greater than his wins. Not true. How would I have a one-year track record where I made 128% over a year? Mind you, and then he says over the long run. He can win in the short term. But of course, in the long term, you're better off putting your money in an index fund. Long term, folks. To me, over a year, a one-year track record that is third-party verified that I took the time out to do, I think that 128% in a year, that's not short term, in my opinion. You guys tell me. You guys tell me down in the description down below. Is 1 year short term? I'm pretty sure that's long term. In fact, it's by definition long-term investment according to taxes. Like if you hold something for more than a year, like that is by definition. It's why they give you a tax break on that. But again, just going through the lies that are being told on this little endeavor with these little jigsaw scamming shills. Okay, you mentioned they're looking for a server with institutional experience. Does anyone here have or part? So they're going to set this standard then that you should be an institutional trader, right? So this person actually asked him that. Did I miss one in here somewhere? No. So he goes straight to asking, okay, so you mentioned institutional trading. Well, if that's what you guys got, can you send me one? That'd be great. Okay, here we go. Gamma. What a joke. There have been a lot of former institutional traders that come and go in here. So, plenty of reason to be here, kid, because they come and go out of here. You're going to learn a lot here, I promise. I worked in a lot of investment banks, okay, in the past, and I still have friends who are still institutional. You know what? I bet I've worked in more institutional investment banks than he has, okay? You guys already saw my job list that literally he had his wife go and pull. Not me showing you guys my job list history. All right. Raylan says, I'm surprised they're talking about Crazy Dog. Huh? Go look at BF4, ZZZ, Crazy Dog, same guy. Or maybe he is Vinny, haha. At one point, Vinny, the 8K plus members you have is all you. Yes, exactly. All 8,000 of my members in my room all must be me. So he says that he's institutional traders for Goldman and others. Of course, name drop, Goldman Sachs. Okay. He sounds like Adam Webb, who claims to also have been Goldman until I called him out and found out that he was not a Goldman Sachs ex-alumni. Yep, they shill and say this. They drop this name like it's candy everywhere, and it means nothing now. I will chat with them on occasion on their opinions, but again, when I listened to Vinny chat, it was straight up laughable. Like one of the traders here was a floor guy at the MIAX exchange. It was funny listening to Vinny chat with him. Who, when, where, what? I don't know what he's talking about. I have a pretty good recollection of things. This never occurred. And if it did, he should have posted a screenshot of how like dumb it was, right? But no, they won't. They won't deal in fact. They just make stuff up. Conjecture, anything that fits their narrative. It was funny listening to Vinny chat with him. He's one of my friends here. Okay, who? One of my friends, right? Oh, one of those friends, not named, right? They can name Crazy Dog, they can name Ronald, they can name me, but oh, when it comes to one of my friends here, seriously, the level of stupidity Vinny has is so apparent. Okay, projection, this is you, bro. You're so dumb. The level of stupidity that we see in you is epic. You realize quickly the guy is talking out of his ass, especially when he, speaking of talking about his ass, especially when he's talking about quant stuff. Quant stuff, folks. There it is. You hear it here first. Wow. This guy's vocabulary. He claims he was a quant, and yet he worked for 0 quant firms. Oh, did we just see? Do I need to go back and list my jobs again? Okay. The ones that he and his wife put together and posted to have Adam go and wreck and can't even look at the... Look, man. Look, when you can stare things in the face and still say it, you are a shill, man. Or you're a Democrat. You make Nancy Pelosi look like a genius. It's like those shady Kung Fu McDojo guys. Oh, okay. So here comes, the Asian cuisine coming out. Kung Fu McDojo. Okay. Guys, you talk about death touch to people who will faint. They're very attack. Anyway, bit over my head, but appreciate it. He probably was over here. Nobody knows what he just said. Really. It's very easy to prey upon those who are specialized, who aren't specialized in things. You mean like you guys are preying on this guy, trying to act like you don't know what Jigsaw is, and then turn around and tell him, oh, Jigsaw is a great product? You Jigsaw scamming shills. Like, I was surprised I had to educate him on what reinsurance was. Okay, folks, if you know what reinsurance is, type me a 1. If you don't know what reinsurance is, like me, type a 2. I'm a trader. I'm a day trader. I'm a quant. I trade E-minis. But I'm supposed to apparently know what reinsurance is. Yes, I admit him at some point. Like, I don't lie about things. I don't pretend. I don't need to tell people. Like, intelligent people are just upfront with what they know and what they don't know. I don't know what reinsurance was. And so now he uses that like, ugh. So like one of the truths that he just said, that he had to educate me on what reinsurance was. Yes, I asked him, like, well, what's reinsurance? What is that? But he acted as though I'm dumb because I did not know what reinsurance was. So I'd like to know how many other people don't know what reinsurance is. I sure didn't. Anybody else? But whatever. Like, how that has to do with trading, no idea. He was like, this is what you guys at the banks discuss all day. No. He was like, I said, is this what you guys at the banks discuss all day? Yes, I did. I was like, he doesn't even understand the good stuff like swaps and whatnot. Okay, so apparently the good stuff are swaps. Anybody else think that swaps are the greatest thing for day trading? Anybody? Swap, the good stuff like swaps and whatnot. Swaps and whatnot, folks. This is your genius, Seth. Swaps and whatnot. Here we go with Seth. Seth, the shiltard scammer. Scammer, Seth. Scammer. S-C-A-M-M-E-R. Not spammer. You are a scammer. You pretend to not be a Jigsaw shill, yet you are a Jigsaw affiliate. You are a scam. You are a losing trader. You are not profitable, and yet you are leading people in your room to the slaughter. You have 4,000 members in your room. I have 8,000. I just feel sorry for this half of individuals who are in your room. We sit there and trade the opposite side of you and make money on a regular basis. But you guys keep that up, okay? There's certainly people that have posted in here from time to time and told us about their experience in institutions. Well, then in that case, it must be true. And that must be so helpful for people to come in there in a random chat room. Mind you, do you see any menus over there on the left that are like, oh, look over here on the menu on the left, and here are the people talking about institutional stuff? No. No, you don't. It's not apparently worth saving, and it's not going to help you trading, but oh, here you go. All right. And people are helpful, so if you stick around, maybe you'll get private messages? Wait, so let me get this straight. We're not going to talk about stuff in public. We're going to talk about it in private. Folks, if you are in a Discord room where these are the people that are leading it, telling you that maybe you'll get private messages, that's going to make you a good trader. Now, here's him trying to self, like to make sure that if you ever hear about any other Discord room, tell us about it immediately. Also remember, there are bots coded by marketers from other rooms. Now, this is an insinuation that now, I've got bots coded that are marketers from other rooms that'll jump around Discord to Discord asking you to join their server. They're real people, folks, and they probably think that there's better servers than yours because your room is terrible. If you feel they are a suspicious bot, please let a mod or admin know about it. Right. Well, basically what they mean is basically, if it's about Algobox, tell us immediately so we can ban them. Because we don't want you to know the truth, because the truth will set you free of us. I wish it was as simple as just having a signal and following the instructions. Unfortunately, the market is always changing, so you have to understand why it works and when it won't work and how the changing market will affect it. While all of this is true, Seth, applause. One moment, folks. Look, I applaud the good. I crap on the bad, okay? This is true. But if you're following this guy and think that he's going to give you the answer to this, listen, folks, don't follow non-profitable traders who don't have track records, but will still crap on other people who do, which is weird, right? Just my opinion, just saying. Gamma, you mentioned something else called C2. What is that? I came from Forex. I don't know who this guy was saying. Collective 2, though, is a service where you can publish your own signal so that other people can mirror the trades. Vinny had one that started failing. After 3 years, okay, now mind you, I had a 1-year track record. You guys just go watch the history of the whole thing. Look, the thing was 3 years old. I came back and was like, let's see if they fixed their futures trading thing. Oh, their futures stuff is still jacked. Their CEO is still a scumbag. And I found out the hard way that yes, no, their stuff is still broken and their websites go down and yada, yada, yada. It wasn't that, oh, all of a sudden my performance went to crap. The Collective 2 platform crashes, misrecorded the information, left trades open that were already closed in NinjaTrader and on my account. Go watch the old videos, you'll understand. But the fact that he still says, again, first thing he says is Vinny had one, started failing. Where's his? Doesn't have one. Doesn't have one. Neither does Gamma Trader. Neither does anybody over in that showroom. But yet, they want to crap on us. How about that? Not very familiar with what things on Forex is basically a history chart. Okay, so he's talking about MyFX book. Who doesn't know about MyFX book? You want to talk about something that's dumb? Look, how many people do know about MyFX book? Type a 1 if you know about MyFX book. Type a 2 if you don't know what MyFX book is. You want to talk about something that a day trader should probably know about? MyFX book. Very, very popular third party out there recording P&L thing that other people can also follow, yada, yada. Yes, that's out there. It doesn't hook up to NinjaTrader. That's its only fault. That's its problem. I wish MyFX book would hook up to NinjaTrader. It doesn't. They look to two, take the good with the bad. Anyhow, whatever. These individuals are sick, folks. If you're following them, you're gonna lose money. If you want to lose money, go be over there. Do it. Okay, so we already talked about that one. And last but not least, so now Gamer goes, so like, if you see an average trade like this, think about that average trade. You guys think about an average trade in your head, right? A few $100, $1,000, $2,000, maybe $3,000, maybe. Okay, no. Here's the shill of the year award at the end of the year, trying to con somebody into buying their Jigsaw shiz. He's like, nah, you know, an average trade like this one. By the way, an average trade, one single trade. This is multiple trades here going on. This is a 6-day trade. This is from November the 26th through December the 3rd. Multi-day trade set. This is like a week-long trade, right? 2,000, 7,000, 2,007, 600, 1,000. Basically, total all these up. I don't know. This is not a small trade. He's like, oh, you know, no big deal. This is like those people that are, you know, what I call humble brags. Y'all know what an humble brag is, right? Like, oh, I dropped my Mercedes-Benz keys right there on the floor. Let me pick those up. It's just, that's nothing. It's just my Mercedes-Benz keys. All right, the humble brag. Mm-hmm. Oh, just a little average trade right here. Does this mean anything to you? Which platform to use? Again, let me come in. We're going to sell you on some shit. Yet, failing traders, no verifiable track records, all that kind of stuff, but they're going to shill on us. Okay, how long has that been? All right, oh my word, I've been talking about this for almost 40 minutes. Okay, I'm going to speed this along, but folks, the next part is going to get hot. Okay, that was weak sauce compared to what's coming right now, because the other day I went back through because I knew I was going to dump all these. I was going to dump them at What's up, JDRSM? Good to see you, Dano. I knew I was gonna dump all this here in 2019, like coming into 2020, like we're gonna basically do all this exposure because here's how it went down. Had a baby this year, okay? Anybody who's ever had a baby knows that like it's not just like a one-day event thing, okay? There's like this 9-month period where there's stuff that goes on, there's drama, there's stuff at the hospitals, there's doctors, there's all that kind of stuff, and make sure that the child comes home healthy and whatnot. These people tried to attack us while all that was going on. This is what I did not appreciate. And I said, when I am done, when my son arrives healthy, when I've got time on my hands back, when I get back at my desk, I am going to make certain that you guys do not get away with what you have done. So let's continue on. I went and dug out the old stuff. I'm just going to flip through stuff here tonight and let's see. So here we go. Those of you guys, again, this is continuation from stuff that happened before. This is direct attacks on me and my family. This is stuff that, here we go. Motivator, INT, whatever. This is one of AK's, either his account or one of his friends' accounts or whatever, coming into my room as some other name. This is how they work. Okay, they fake out some other account, come in my room. You want to talk about actual personal attack? Ladies and gents, here we go. I'm like, what? So you stop saying to let him alone now? Okay, wait, no. Here's what he was trying to make. I forgot. Let me give the context of this. This person is trying to protect Real Dollar Fire. When we were doing our contest, it looks like Mr. Dollar Fire was trying to protect you, Vinny. Good luck out there, Vinny. I got these from a trader in France who is friends with Dollar Fire. Now, don't believe any of that, okay? This is the story, though, okay? So let's read this nasty, nasty story. Mind you, I've got kids. Keep that in mind while you listen to this terribleness. So you saying to let him alone now? Supposedly, Real Dollar Fire is saying to leave me alone. You don't mind if I sort this out, sort this evil man and his people, do you? Adam supposedly says, whole lot is beyond stupid. I'm not involved in this. Vinny is mental. Okay, that's Real Dollar Fire claiming that has nothing to do with this. Okay, so whoever this person is he's talking to, again, I still speculate either Gamma Trader, one of his friends, or otherwise likely AK. Vincent thinks he's a big man. He will have nothing but ashes and tears around him after me. Remind you, I showed you guys before their whole thing of threatening to burn my house down. So nice little note on the ashes and tears around him after me. Why you always say don't hurt him? He fills the internet with hate about you. Do as you please. I'm done. Okay, I can't stop you doing anything. I will deal with the crazy fool through the courts in Texas. I'm sorting a residence there to mount the TRO. If anybody doesn't know what that is, I had to look that up myself. That is a temporary restraining order. So now I know what those are, dealing with these turds. Can't help fix a mental Italian midget. Apparently I'm a midget. I'm 6'1". Again, these guys like have questionable brains. Okay, I'm a midget at 6'1". Okay. So here he is referencing back to I can burn. Okay, basically I can set him on fire. Do as you please, I'm done. I'm done telling you he's an angry fool man with mommy issues. You deal with them as you want, but keep me away from it. I want the courts, but residency is taking time. So he's saying he's getting a residence here in Texas. Okay, so like I'm coming all the way to Texas to wreck you. Okay, dude. I'm still in Parker, Texas, folks. That's where I live. Okay, anybody want to know right now where we currently are? I'm still in Parker. Again, these guys use my address stuff and they're like, I'm still in Parker, to threaten me, right? Understand you, nothing about my problem. With Vincent, why did you keep saying to not hurt him? He hurts you. He's a retard, making bad graphics and desperate for attention. Hardly chop him up into bits territory. Okay, so he's basically like, it's not worth like basically burning him and all this stuff. This person says, for me, he did worse. His road has no security. He hardly leaves his house. Folks, Seth, fuck you, all right? These are the people that you're harboring in your room. Talking about the security on my street and stuff and that I never leave the house. Y'all are scum, dude. I don't want to know or care. The guy sports a Hasselhoff hairdo. Oh, great. With glasses. Okay, well, thanks. Sits alone, tweeting rubbish. I will nail him in court. Will be fun. Something about his mortgage. A little defending it. Hold on. I think I have a clearer image of this whole thing. Okay, we showed this one before. This is them talking about the Malaysian is coming to burn my house. Whatever. Okay, posting the information about my mortgage, supposedly. Again, wrong information, but whatever. I'm just going to close these out as I get them. That way I don't repeat. What do we have here? Oh, this is AK. This one is 100%. I'm trying to blip this stuff out. All right, there's my ex-bitch. If you guys want to go and wreck her, that's fine. I really actually don't care. All right, this is ex-wife stuff. I'd rather get my name off the records if possible. But this, yep, that's actually my attorney, Diane Porter. Okay, look, this is AK. This is 100% AK can say all the stuff that he didn't do. He sent this information over to some turd on Twitter. This was AK getting my divorce records saying, oh, this is the only stuff I could find on him. Found his divorce records, though. That's entertaining. You guys are scum, man. My old divorce records? Really? What do we got here? Oh, this is me getting banned from Futures.io for defending myself. Okay, yeah, this is. I think this is pretty. I think this is crappy. This is the one thing I ever wrote to defend myself, folks. I'm gonna read it right here. Futures.io. All the trolls went over there on Futures.io trying to write some crap about me. Here's what I wrote. LOL. Couldn't help myself. See, it's Vinny E. Mini. Okay. I have one conversation I've ever written on Futures.io. Go look and find it. Okay. Guess what? Been silent for years, Big Mike. Look, I'm actually even addressing Big Mike, trying to be respectful. Big Mike, I'm a big fan and well aware and respectful of your no ad policies. I'm a coder and a trader, not here to advertise, but I felt the desire to drop a quick note to go ahead and lay out some facts and straighten out this hate thread at least a bit. All are entitled to their opinions, but you might want to seek out facts. Feel free to drop in the public room anytime, ask me anything, and yeah, I'm an a-hole, not perfect, but I'm forgiven. And for the record, Mr. US Divers is the person who is lying about refund stuff. I gave you your refund without dispute, as we always will. I don't need your money. I say that in the room all the time. But we don't have time for trolls and hand-holding while we are in the middle of trading, which is what that person did. And there's only room for one a-hole in our room. That's me. Obviously, I was joking about that. I already claimed that role. And yes, folks, I didn't have time to babysit this troll who couldn't read email instructions, use YouTube, or listen to our moderators in the live room, and refused to try what they walked him through. Then throws a temper tantrum in the room, got under my skin while I was in the dead middle of 2 open trades. So what? Also, for the record, I'm nearly 40 years old. For those calling me a youngster, I say thank you. But anyhow, these trolls aren't telling the whole truth, as they never do, and there are plenty on our small but lively team who know better. Back to the markets, ladies and gents. By the way, jerks are great traders. It's science. Drop by the public lobby sometime. I'll buy you a round of coffee on the house to simmer your britches. I'll even throw in 90 days of premium for you to simply see and judge for yourself. And yes, sometimes we even have a little fun. However, still a troll-free zone, so leave your tears and your whining before you arrive, or Curtis will likely ban you again. See ya. Now, folks, that hardly to me sounds like a bannable offense, but you know what happened? Big Mike bans me for defending myself. Literally, this is the only thing I ever wrote. Go look at the thread, see if I'm not right. This is the only thing I wrote, and I was banned. I cannot even see Futures.io anymore. IP banned. I tried to get a separate account to go ahead and go and say, hey, I'm a vendor and whatnot, after I learned apparently he has some vendor thing. I was banned for writing that right there. The simple defense of that, just to straighten out one little thing on the whole, him lying about refund stuff. I just pretty much had my wits end at it. People can have their opinions on us, but, you know, anyway. Defended myself, got banned. Who's this? Tech Sky. You pretend to be a woman in your chat room to get business. Who? Where? When? How? Just a DBA who started to sell trading software. We work together, Vinny. I know your ways. Now go and let her push out the next Mexican out, sitting, watching your sale. I sued this guy. AK was coordinating, cooperating with him, but I had the last laugh on that one. We'll just say that. Speaking of official notices, here was the cease and desist stuff to several of these individuals that we got by name, sent from my legal team. Things like, I have the right to remain free from these activities as they continue harassment, blah, 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 blah. Calling me in the middle of the night, hanging up, waiting outside my house, hanging outside, having myself and my family members followed, etc., unbearable, yada, yada. You guys can go read that one later. Another little fun gem that these individuals do. Here is somebody coming to try to get us, like, this is disgusting. Okay, if you know the story about Aaron Claire, I didn't even know until somebody told me, like, hey, go look that up. Do you know what that is? Okay. Really? This is disgusting. I mean, I don't even want to say this out loud. This is what these people are talking about. Okay. Disgusting. Disgusting. This is the point when I had drawn the line. I said, guaranteed lawsuit. I'm sick of it. But yeah, someone came in under our room talking about child PORN. That's disgusting. Disgusting individuals. Mind you, coming in under AlgoBox Pro. Suppose somebody's like, well, what's this AlgoBox Pro thing? Yeah, they went out and made an account, stole this handle. You guys watched that in the last video. Nothing is below these turds. Child stuff, that's disgusting. He didn't win. He didn't just win, he destroyed them. Okay, appreciate it. That's actually a positive one. You guys can read that one later if you want. Alright, here they are jumping in my room under Aaron Claire, showing up in my room. If you know the history of Aaron Claire, Simon knew about it. He's like, you fuckhead. That's gross, man. Is this where I post the... That's gross, man. These are the people that you harbor, Seth. Where do I post the child stuff? That's sick, man. I think it was Mike Smith, but AK, Mike Smith, RDF, they're all the same, man. AK can act all day like he didn't do it himself. It's like saying you got a pit bull, you send a pit bull after somebody to go and bite them, and then being like, oh, wasn't me. This is RDF pretending as though he was sending legal documents to threaten and harass and scare me. Except I'm smart and I know what reputation management is. You're so dumb. Like, okay, these guys are so dumb that it almost makes, like, I'm telling you, it makes Nancy Pelosi look smart. Macrohead's reputation management. You know what reputation management is? Go look that up. He was trying to get my stuff taken down because he's getting wrecked so hard. He's going out of business this year, folks. Write it down. Next. Oh, yeah. He's got this obsession with saying that I'm short. Okay, he's scared. All right, I'm 6'1", but apparently he says I'm short. Again, they'll lie about height. I mean, you guys see me day in, day out. Like, you could do some measurements here. 6'1", but apparently I'm short in Parker, Texas. Here I am talking about 215 pounds. Like, good luck. All right. Let's get to the nasty stuff. Oh, this is gross, man. You are passed around people like a whore at an Arab wedding. I didn't even know what that meant, but I just have to think, you are a racist scumbag to say something like that. That's gross, man. You're passed around people like a whore at an Arab wedding. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That's AK and his crew. And these are in Seth's room, folks. Great Jigsaw scam. It's awesome. I've tried to help you. I was polite, and yet you still keep at it. I think he means I now have ICT laughing at you. Oh, ICT's going down this year too, so just write that down. He's on the scam list. Could your day be any worse? I feel for you, Vinny. I'm sure you don't need all this. There's probably something going on with my wife at this time. Yep, kids and stuff. Yep, having a baby. Well, here's where, I pretty much had it when this person had decided to pull this one off. I said, yeah, I said some nasty stuff. I said, I'm going to put you down like a dog. I haven't barely begun on you. I've just got back from baby vacation. My son is born now. I'll be at the desk soon. And when I do, you are 100% fucked. You will go down in flames. We're going to hold to that promise in 2020. Here's somebody coming in as Mexico man talking about my newborn son. How's Roman? Keep looking behind you. You get bored easy. Now they're talking about my mom. Maybe Doris didn't teach you patience. You're not the one with the ugly Mexican. Too funny. She's one ugly fuck. You talk about my wife like that? Mm-hmm. Good luck with your business. Jigsaw, shills, macro hedge, all the above. All going down in 2020. Write it down. Just got told about your personal wealth. Again, no, Seth, nope. Nobody's talking about personal stuff over in your room there, Seth. Okay. Ease off this crazy rampage. I will tell everyone about the mortgage and Amanda. That's my ex-wife. You crazy cunt. I have stayed away from you for months. Don't make me shit down your throat in front of everyone. Well, my friends, I will return that favor. Write it down. 800K mortgage on an 800K house, you little chimp. Okay, again, I don't know where they get their numbers from, but here comes that 800K thing again. Apparently I'm poor, that's what they want to say. This got to stop. I am not all these damn accounts, you idiot. I'm told that there are 3 or 4 people who are unhappy with their software. Well, that's true. We got AK, we got Gamma Trader, we got Real Dollar Fire, and we got Attachino. There are your 4 cunts in a barrel. He's right about this. Here we go. Now, I assume this was Adam Webb at the time. Come to find out, this is either likely Gamma Trader or AK. But, you know, it's up for speculation. You guys go and tell me. It said, London cyber crimes units are on their way to your place. Ready up. Your ship is sinking. You have 3 or 4 people who are unhappy with your software as a spot on the map for the hundreds who use it. And have you considered the sources? These tards are obviously loons. That AK guy you so rely on, he never paid. What I mean is, he acts like he knows everything about Algobox. He never went through our program. Never paid a dime. He's basically used the 2-week free trial. Doesn't know the strategies to execute on it, but then, you know, and the guy can't trade his way out of a paper box. We showed that in the Omelet Theory video. Go watch that. That was hilarious. He's mad because I didn't give it to him for free. That's a fact. I near guarantee the others on your list didn't pay either, and or didn't go through the 120-day program. Near 100% guarantee it, and an evil person. Good luck with your life, kid. The London police now have everything. Now, I did send that stuff over to them. Whether they go and take down the macro hedge group or not, we shall see in 2020. All right, Motivator. This person, another nice little account of these little turds. Let's see. Oh, here they come. Still talking about the big mortgage. Another one. 807K big mortgage. Okay, so 1 minute they say that that's nothing. Okay, so listen, folks. Either it's a big mortgage, it's a big house, or it's not. What is it? Do all the suckers in the group know you are a jerk? Well, maybe. I'm not pretending to be a nice guy. That's not why we're here. We're here to trade. You told us how rich you were. I did? Really? No, I didn't. In fact, you were just desperate to sell those gold packs. You must be finding that mortgage hard. Nobody who has money would have such a big mortgage on a primary home if they had cash. If the guys from Macro Hedge find out, you are ruined. I'm still planning to drive down. So, everything is all kinds in this thing. Everything, I'm planning to drive down to what? You want to come to my doorstep? Right? That's what they're doing. There's a physical threat. Okay? Then we'll talk about, oh, Macro Hedge, as though Macro Hedge, if they find out, then I'm ruined. Folks, write it down. Macro Hedge is going down this year. You must be finding that mortgage pretty hard. Nobody has money. Big mortgage on primary home. Primary home. I have 4 homes, folks. I'm just going to lay it out there right now. 2 under my name, 2 under my wife's name. Any questions? And I'm not going to talk about the ranch out in Murphy, but you guys can go do your homework on that. If you guys want to go and go after my personal stuff, again, by all means. There are 4 houses, though, that you need to go look up and go post all of those. Ready, set, and go. I'll go ahead and let you believe whatever you want, you crazy lunatic stalker. Okay, your TRO is coming. Yes, so temporary restraining orders on AK and the whole lot of those who are in the US. Mike Smith, TROs are in place. Good luck with that. We'd love to see you here in Parker since you guys threatened to come. Oh, here they are talking about my ex-wife. I think this is rehash from last time. Ex-wife, there's my parents talking about that. Just disgusting people. I'm going to close these out one at a time, but I did say I was going to get through all of these. All right, here is some conversation involving, let's see, there's me talking with Tom. We're tight. Okay, so Tech Sky, this is that nasty dude. I told you about him. Again, I've already dealt with him legally, so I'm going to leave that to separate deal. But here's the stuff that this person said. So you actually have something to leak? We have loads, bro. Loads of shit. I know you're looking. You're a projection master. You are hated. Okay. Go ask mommy. I don't know. I'm hated. Apparently, insult run with money. I don't know. That was probably the last half of something interesting. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Tech Sky. The threats. Driving down from California next week. If those homes were not in Texas, would be 6 million. But they're all built like some ghetto in Parker, Texas. You're 730. Look, they're giving out my address information right here to threaten me to be like, I know where you live. This may as well be the I know where you live. Right? I'll get that, Seth. These are your people. Sick Jigsaw scamming Pieces of trash. And by the way, if you're gonna use Jigsaw after you watch this, you know what? Don't come in my room. All right, here we go. Same thing. 807 big mortgage. Blah blah blah. I think this was just to prove. Okay, yeah, this is motivated. It was all this big screenshot. Don't care. What's this one? It's the same one. It's just me zoomed in. Okay, what's this one here? Appraisal values. We spoke to the owner of Forest Bend Drive. Bad blah blah blah. You're a big fat smelly liar. We have requested validation from courthousedirect.com, so you can't make up more little boy stories. Okay. So we're looking now at your house in Plano. The house you have in Plano. Oh, at least they know that I've got multiple houses now. So we're also looking at your house you have in Plano and Parker. So are you saying you don't have an 807 mortgage on the Parker house? Yes, I'm saying that. So basically you are the nobody we knew. We can talk about Amanda next. Okay. My ex-wife. That's going to be funny. It's so funny. You're mortgaged to your eyeballs playing Mr. Trader. Okay. You're wondering why Mark and Doris remortgaged this year. Amanda is more fun. Okay. So Mark and Doris, these are my parents. Okay. These are scumbags talking about my parents. Remortgage? It wasn't a remortgage, dumbass. They sold their house and had to move because my dad had a stroke, asshole. I had to move them into my sister's place. Jack Nard, so they could take care of them, not from a money thing, but because they needed to be taken care of. You sick fucks. As if any of this has to do with trading. It doesn't. But look at what I'm talking about, Seth. These are your people. And no apology from you. You think this is funny. Well, Seth, I hope that this stuff lands to you. Now, this was a picture of my house that they sent. You are worth nothing, not even worth taking to court. But apparently, they were threatening to take to court, so I reversed that on and took them to court. Just had it confirmed. You have an outstanding mortgage via LT Insurance Corp. What? Why would I have what insurance company? An insurance company? Come on, man. You gotta at least make up some better stuff. LT Insurance Corp? Really? Nah, dude. On your Parker property, you're mortgaged up to your neck. Selling gold packages to gamblers. We feel so far for you. Can't even be exposed. Well, it's exposed now, like, as if I care. Like, I really don't have anything to hide, dude. You want to say your stuff. I'm showing how stupid you are. That's what I'm exposing. I'm showing how stupid you guys approaching me with legal documents to try to screw with me. Here is Dollar Fire implicating saying Shalom Benzev is a shit. Okay, I at least got him to admit to this. Beef needs to end, or it's going to be on cycle going on forever, abusing each other's families. This is effed up, and it isn't professional. Shalom Benzev, Vinny burnt him, and another guy. So this was not me, by the way. This is somebody else asking him about it, but he's forwarded this to me, because these guys are weird like this, okay? They like to rub it in. Vinny burnt him and another guy, and they are going for him. No idea what Vinny did to them. Even Dean Hanley, they all just want him. Think about this. All these scammers who want me. That's hilarious, right? Dean Hanley, scammer. Shalom Benzev, scammer. Real Dollar Fire, scammer. Okay? It isn't professional. Well, you got that right. What's this? Full of hate. You need gold packages to pay down that mortgage. You are poor. Look at all this stuff, folks. Really, Seth? This is your people. I'm asking, do you want the truth? No, really, do you? Sure, from a guy who lies all day? That sounds like Gamma Trader, so go ask yourself who that is. Nah, bro, if you aren't serious, F off. We have 4 people who are leaking on you. Okay, yeah, same old thing. You know. Ooh, 4 people. Out of the hundreds of people who use my stuff, ooh, you got 4 scammers who are all selling services. Show me one of them that's not selling a service. Are all hated. Vincent's alone with his Mexican. Look at these scumbags. Look at these. Look at these racist scum. Vincent alone in Texas with his Mexican. Wow. Y'all are scum, folks. Y'all are scum. I'm just going to get these all off my chest because come 2020, I'm just going to wreck them and you guys can look back at these videos and understand why. Not that Texas shithole. Okay. Vinny, you're desperate. Dante sent screenshots saying you're a sick fuck. Okay, so now they claim that Tom Dante, who, by the way, you guys are we're gonna have a little special guest in 2020. You guys are gonna like that. We're gonna have a lot of fun. He will own you, and we will make everyone here. Okay, thanks for your time. Anything else? Dante said hi and said cunt. Okay, doubtful. Anyhow, More fun stuff. Oh, 2 of your customers made CFTC claims last week. More power to you. More power to you. CFTC matters not. The new boys look like a... Oh, this is sick. All right. So see, listen, you want to know why I'm going to take you folks down? You know why, like, your businesses? I'm not talking about, like, a physical threat, folks. I'm saying that we're going to expose you. You want to know why we're exposing you? Long time no see, my friend. Wish you the best in the new year. Thanks, Dano. You say this about my kid? New boy looks like a full Mexican. Did you hump her or did the brother? I live in California. The place is great. Remember this one, folks. Take a screenshot of this right here. You want to know why Vinny's upset? Why he's going to come at you next year? Why we're going to... And by the way, everybody who's going to like take this out of context, when I say come at you, I'm not going to physically do anything. I'm talking about we're going to expose more. Oh, here we go. Here's where they sent me the picture of my property. Again, same guy, text guy here. Horse Bend Drive. Be really, really worried. Sick, disgusting. I'm like, I'm not. You should be. Alright, there's my property. Disgusting turds. Now they say it's a 750K home. Okay. Again, folks, like they can't even keep their stuff straight, and you shout out like you're a millionaire. Okay, dude. I know you, Vincent. We are watching. Look, you're sick, man. You think I'm Dollar Fire. No, not anymore. Foolish Mexican fuck. Wow, really? Racist? We will own you, and we will make everyone here. Okay. Well, let's reverse that, shall we? That's what we're in the process of doing. All right, what's this? Implied macro, Adam Webb. Macroheads, raw racist. Prefer Mexican women, pregnant ones. Just more disgustingness from the year. I'm just going to get it all out there. Here's where they thought it was real funny when they got us temporarily banned. I got my legal team to go and get the YouTube channel back. Twitter suspension, blah, 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 blah. Guess there's always a bigger CUNT at Real Dollar Fire. Some drop mic gif, whatever, which is ironic. Beast mode. You guys just remember all this, okay? Remember. Just remember. Alrighty then, what do we got here? They're obsessed with me. Yeah, ranting for, yeah, basically trying to... Oh, look, he's such a psycho. Like, this is where they tried to get my kids taken away from me. They started to try to report us to CPS. With 2 children in the house. False claims of kitty stuff that we talked about earlier. Y'all are sick. Here's them. This is not my wife, by the way, but... They're trying to imply this is my wife. These racists. This is what DJ Stop Loss. This is some of their right hand guys that does all their little graphic work. Juanita and Vinny, Algobox Pro Love. Y'all are sick, man. My pregnant wife. What did you say to me, CUNT? Don't worry, I remember. Steven Ducks. If you don't know who Steven Ducks is, the Timothy Sykes little right-hand man. Vinny's a scam artist. Oh, I love this, y'all. Like, all these little scammers get together and they think they're awesome. So, Steven Ducks. Look, I've got the right people against me. You know what I'm saying? Scammer. Steven Ducks is one of Timothy Sykes' shills who doesn't like me. I wonder why he doesn't like us. Because we can do what they can't do. Alright. Oh man. There's so much fun here. Day 1 challenge, Vinny. He says he's up 51%. Real Dollar Fire literally made 0.5%. Folks. And we made 70% in 3 days. We crushed them. They backed out of the contest. 3 days in. And we wrecked them. Doxing Vinny's family house. Oh yeah, so Real Dollar Fire thought it was a good idea to hurry, everyone, quick, retweet the hell out of this. It'll be taken down soon. You know why he's gonna take it down soon? This is how they work, right? This is how they work. I caught this. Doxing Vinny's family's house and my background check. Right? Which, by the way, just solidified that I'm legit. right? But it's still a scummy move to be like, here, hurry, everybody, here's all this information, ha ha ha. Yeah, they try to get under your skin because they can't win. Oh, Josh Winter Schiller. First, you all need to talk about this guy, Josh Winter, something. Runs 5 Discords, folks. 5 Discords. And Seth allows this person to do it over in his room. He has no problem with him. Right, just with me. Tom Dante. I once championed posting a P&L daily thing, which I used never in my life. I see such a group of little bitches emerge. Never again. Okay, well, I found that. Yeah, I discovered that myself. Okay, here's Real Dollar Fire. We found him running 2 accounts on Collective 2. This is why, by the way, if I ever do a contest, I will always make certain and do Collective 2. We were able to catch him running 2 accounts in both directions because that's what he was going to do. That's why I said he was going to release it on Saturday so he'd get a few more days so he could run his 2 account thing. I'm going to get into it. We whooped him. Here is full transparency. They act like, oh, there wasn't a contest. Really? Here's the evidence that there was a contest because they went and deleted all this stuff later. Full transparency, Vinny Emini has submitted his $1,000 for the trading competition with Real Dollar Fire. Mind you, the $1,000, no, that's not what we were trading with. It was a $1,000 bet. I beat them, and they still, to this day, still never sent $1,000, but they admit, eventually, with twisted arm, that, okay, you won, we're going to back off, blah, 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 blah. Here they like to expose my real name, even though I don't appreciate it. I prefer not to do that, really. Not because of me, but to protect my kids. Thanks, right? But this is what they like to do. So they like to do everything that you ask them not to do. Extremely unprofessional people, but that's what they do. They can't win. So this is the stuff they do. Okay. What's this one? This one must be a good one. Lying the whole time. Ah, yes. Here was his. So he obviously had one of his Collective 2 accounts had this before. I found it ironic that it ended in 666. But there's $10,000 account. Here's 10,000. There's 10,200, folks, which means he made less than $200 by the time we made $7,000. This is his real stuff. Even though he claimed 51K, I'm sorry, 5,100. He literally made $100 in the time that we made 7,000. So no wonder he backed out. Liar. Not being subjected to this defamation. I achieved the 100% gain as I stated. He claims he made $10,000. Okay. That was faked P&L. Faked P&L. Faked. Photoshopped. And this is why we have it on Collective 2. Because Collective 2 cannot be faked. They won't even delete stuff or they won't even fix account stuff. There was him faking. This is a photoshopped P&L. By oh yeah, you guys can't see that. Let's do it to the right. There we go. You can see the whole thing. Vinny's priest. Yada yada. If anyone has any doubts, I replicated the trade in my primary. What if anyone has any doubts, right? So they immediately start trying. Why not just open up Collective 2? Right. He keeps that to set to closed, so you can't see what it was. Here was what happened with everything. The public challenge. We were challenged. We didn't bring it to them. Here's what they did. This is the whole story. In short, no better trading software than AlgoBox. They couldn't beat us. They wouldn't even play. All right, now here we go. Here we have verified. What's up, Bizwas? All right, so 100% verified. So they doxed one of my houses. Again, I told you guys we own 4. 2 under my name, 2 under my wife's name, any other things you guys want to know about us. But they thought it would be fun to post this. Okay? The thing is so Subkilla is for sure, this is Gamma Trader. Okay? Anybody wants to know, like, this was 100% verified Gamma Trader. So, if you, Seth, somebody take a screenshot of this right here. In fact, I'm going to take it right now. All right? If you want proof that you say, Seth, that if people in your room are doing this stuff, now he's going to say, oh, well, that wasn't actually in my room. He did that out on Twitter. Well, this all started because of your Discord turd. Again, he won't take responsibility. Talk about, like, not taking responsibility. All right? Now, he says that I'll back out. Ha, we won. Okay? Now, look at him call my wife a skank. So, Gamma Trader, you want to know why? You want to say this stuff about my wife? Mm-mm. Quit texting me this address? Mm-hmm. Juanita is a local skank? Wow. Y'all are scum. People are like, I don't know why Vinny's so upset. Well, this is this video. You know why I'm so upset. Josh Winter Schiller. Here he is, Josh Winter. You claim that you don't want shills in your room, yet this Schiller right here is in your room, and we proved it all out. This screenshot has it all. This is your Schiller, Josh Winter, under CP Trading. There he is, Josh Winter, in your room. Here he is. Here are his... again, it's this room, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that 5 Discord channels. He's in your room too, Seth. Again, you guys got a bunch of winners over there. But you'll let them shill, you'll let them talk about their stuff, you'll let them bring people to their room. As long as it's not Algobox, you're in. That guy is obviously a scammer. I'm not going to get into it. Alright, these are, I think we showed this in the last video, just disgusting stuff that these people said. There is the ugly Mexican that they say. Again, I'm not going to talk about what they said about my kids, because that will just completely infuriate me. Do I want to save it? Sure. Are we getting to the end here? We're getting pretty close. This one, cease and desist letters from my attorneys to them. And there we go. We are done. See, told you guys that wouldn't take too long at all. What was that? Hour and 29 minutes? That's not too bad. Hour and a half. So, anybody have any other questions? I will just open up the door here, crank that jam back on. That's it, folks. You want to know what's coming in 2020? We're going to expose these scammers. We're going to show the scams end to end. Seth, if you want to issue a public apology, like, absolutely, we'll accept that. I mean, maybe you could be a professional, grow up, maybe issue an apology. Say, hey, man, Vinny, I'm really sorry about what happened to your family, man. You know, I still think that your stuff is not good. Fine. Like, then have that conversation with me. Have that conversation. Why don't you try being a real man? Issue a true apology, and then say, hey, let's extend an opportunity to have a conversation around our products, right? You want to put Jigsaw up against Algobox? Look, first of all, you don't do an Adam, what's his name? An Adam Schiff, and go let Adam Schiff, in your case, AKA AK, literally, this is ironic, all the stuff going on here, right? You're going to let Shalom Benzev be the moderator of this contest? Really? You're gonna let him use my product and use your product and then show? Come on, you're gonna let a biased individual show two products side by side as though that? Come on, give me a break. No, the real thing is a contest. One of your guys versus one of my guys. Look, I can do it without me. I can send one of my guys after you. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Mr. Cook, sure like to know your favorite food. I know you don't like sandwiches. My favorite food. Mexican. That's actually the truth. I do love me some Mexican. Just saying. I like guacamole. Shoot, I just had some most amazing spinach dip over the holiday. It's amazing. Love that too. My favorite food. I do love me some Italian food though too. It's good stuff. I got a few dishes. In fact, you guys go check down the recipe section. I'll show you guys some of my favorite things. Most of them have 5 ingredients or less. I'll talk to you guys about that in 2020 as well. Lots of fun stuff coming up in 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed that. What's up, Robert? Thank you for the Happy New Year, my friend. It will be our best year. I believe Algobox is the answer. I agree. We're going to show you some awesome stuff. So, Jigsaw is a scam. Don't forget, Jigsaw is a scam. And let's show some things real quick. Jigsaw. Bubbles. How about Jigsaw Trader Bubbles? All right, let's look at what these look like. Okay, because we have these on our product. Now, because it's the only part of their product that is decent. Oh, come on. What did I do? Jigsaw, Trader. Oh, come on, man. Maybe just Jigsaw Trader. Let's show their stuff. Okay, here we go. This is what they're known for, folks. This crappy thing that nobody should be trading on anymore, in my opinion. Okay, you want to see a better way to trade? Come see us, okay? These trading domes are so old school, you don't need these anymore. Like I said, like just because they like... It's like upgrading a payphone. What's the point? The only cool thing they kind of had were these right here. So you want to know about the bubbles? The bubbles that I'm talking about? What's funny is if Seth says that they don't have...
What is it that makes Jigsaw award-winning tools?
Nothing. Award-winning Futures.io because they're scam too. Look, Futures.io, they shill for Jigsaw also. Want to know why I got banned from Jigsaw? Ask yourself that. Think about it. You see these little dots right here?
On the left, we have
in.
the auction vista chart,
Here we go.
showing a rolling history of both.
All right, here we go. Here is the only thing that's good and decent about Jigsaw that I was like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I incorporated this into our stuff right here. See that? See these right here, these little bubble dots? Well, we incorporated this, but in a better way. Okay, I've even got continuation volume. There are 3 different types. You guys want to go check out our bubbles? This is now incorporated. Jigsaw has been put out of business, in my humble opinion. Our product is completely better than this. It offers an easier, simpler solution for getting in. In fact, if you guys are watching this video, head on over here to our menu. I'm going to show you guys what ours actually look like, and you want to see it in progress on full auto. Come down here and let's look at one of our recent actual streams. How about going to our upload section, and let's look at what those bubbles look like on ours. Here we are. There they are right there. Let's zoom in and take a peek. Now, you're not going to know how to read these immediately, but we made these even easier. There are only 3 different types of dots. There is a white, there is a blue, and a yellow in this area going along with it. These can also be formed as crosses. I actually like the crosshairs myself personally, but the only thing that's decent about their product, we have incorporated into AlgoBox. Combine our stuff with that volume order flow information, knowing where those crisp turning points might potentially be, and I can't say they are going to be, but where we've got an additional piece of confluence to push our location for a turning point, we've got those incorporated into the AlgoBox product, and we rock. Let's see what this day ended up winding up to. Scroll to the end, $1,700 day. All right, not too bad. Are we boasting $50,000 days, $25,000 days? Is that what we're out there doing? No, that's what you get in Shiltard Seth's room. They present, oh, you can make $25,000 a day or $50,000 a day over here with us because we have institutional buyers and sellers who come and go. And oh my word, I can't even think it. Their whole stuff is just so trash, Seth, complete trash. All right, look, folks. The end of the day, here is what we offer. If you want to look at our stuff, this is, again, I created this for the trolls. So if the trolls ever come back to have some conversations, right over here, we're going to direct you over to this section. If you want to ask about our Collective 2 issues, you want to learn about the Collective 2 issues, this is end to end, what happened with all of those. If you want to see a 1-year track record, you want to see the track record itself, here we go, third-party verified track record. You want to look at our stuff, taking a 50K account up to 100. I'm going to end on one thing here because this is going to address one of the things that was said here for this individual here. Let's read this one out. This is what we're going to end on. Where we at? Right at an hour and a half. Bear with me, folks. You're going to like this. All right. Let's go find this. Let me refresh. Make sure there hasn't been an update here. Okay. Oh, hey, look. They posted our... Oh, this is great. This is great. Okay, you guys make sure you post... whoever posted this, make sure to post my part 4 that I'm doing right here. Don't miss this one. This is like the final... Put it down, put it down. I remember when you started this channel, under 50 subs, how things go crazy. Man, you've been around a long time, Dano. Yeah, buddy. 4 years ago now, 50 subs-ish. Yep, let the tools do the talking. Exactly. Yeah, folks, look, I'll put my money where my mouth is. Here's the ultimate thing. Forget all this stuff, conjecture, all these conversations, put it all away. Put your money where your mouth is. This is my challenge. I'm looking for some challenges in 2020. You guys want to bring it? I'm there. Let's take him out. Let's take him into 2020 and show the world how awesome a product can be and should be with a mentorship program around it. Let's show it. All right. Let's go to somebody who's talking about our performance there around AlgoBox, and I wanted to address this point because this person's talking about the drawdowns and the huge drawdowns and whatnot that supposedly are being written there. Okay, here he goes. Here is his final rendition here. He says, you can call this strategy however You like it. It does not change principles of account management. Forget about Agabox and let's look at it purely by risk management perspective. I looked into his YouTube channel. I found the following statements in his thing. Minimum account size 5K. 1 to 4K profit targets per day. 5% max loss on a day. 10% in a month. A few things to notice. 5% max loss per day is a lot. Okay, first of all, when I say max loss, I'm talking about like worst case scenario. How many of you guys have seen me have a max loss day? 5%. How often does that happen? I can tell you last year, I think it happened 2 times. I might be wrong, it might have been 3, but we're talking about literally less than a handful of times. Maybe twice. I'm pretty sure it's 2 times last year had a full 5% drawdown. Okay? 2 times. So understand what max loss per day is. My average max loss in a day, I'm down between 1,500 and 2,800. Okay? Average max loss in a day. You know, a 5%, that's very, very small percentage of the time that occurs, okay? But I'm literally like, I will cut everything done if that were to happen, okay? Period. Hands down. That's all that is. But he says it's too much. Okay. When you're using leverage, it's not. When your upside is also way more than the higher side. Anyway, do I really have to explain that anymore? Whatever. This is his opinion. If you're lucky, but you won't be trading very long. Okay, again, this is, dude, how many times do you hear this on Twitter, right? This is investment advice, not intraday income-based day trading advice, okay? There's actually a video on Chat with Traders. A guy got interviewed, and his thing, I think the title of it was, if you're gonna trade, you may as well trade size. That was a pretty good video. Go watch that one, but whatever. 1 to 4K profit targets for small is not realistic. Folks, not realistic. Okay. Again, this person, put your money where your mouth is. Come trade against me. I'm ready for you. I'm just going to show you again. But this is what I expect. Look, folks, if you're still using answers from the past to solve the present, okay, maybe you think Einstein's dumb. Okay? You can't solve today's problems using yesterday's thinking. All he's doing is regurgitating, flabbergasting the same stuff that 95% of people fail on. By doing the whole risk management 1% on a trade. I mean, it's really stupid and risky to over leverage small account. Almost all people who do that go bust really quick. Almost all people. Sure. You get lucky and double their account in a few days. Most don't. Okay. During his 1 year trading for a track record, Vinny Emini did not stick to his 10% per month loss. Okay, now, what he wants to point out, and this is why I wanted to go to this, because I saw all this. What he wants to point out, what all these little trolls like to point out, is this very, very first loss right here. They go, see? Right there. Right there, I got him. Right there. See that drawdown right there? He had a 50K account, and he drew down 21,000 or something like this. Okay. First of all, I don't think it was that much. I don't remember what this number is down here to the bottom, but of course they like to maximize what the loss is, which is fine. Look, I don't care. Like, there is the loss, okay? Well, look, see right there. That's a bigger percentage than that right there. Okay. I had to start my thing somewhere. First of all, we had technical issues here with Collective 2. Didn't know how the whole thing worked. Literally, look how it, like, it was just flat for a while. Like, didn't really, just trying to figure things out. And then I don't remember what the crazy thing was that we figured out right here. But by the way, Collective 2 used to not have an installable API thing. It actually used to connect through NinjaTrader separately. And I'm not even going to give you the history, but look back to 2017 at this time. You did not have the same API connector. Okay, so they improved and created some other API connector that still has these other issues that I've already showed you guys, but this was a technical issue. Fine. You want to tell me that it's my product? You want to tell me it was my problem? Fine. You want to tell me that all I'm saying is excuses? Fine. Whatever you want to say, bro. But the facts are the facts. If you want to say it was me, fine. But this is still not a big deal, just because it happened at the beginning. Let's say that this happened way at the end of the year at some point. Would it have been a big deal if it was back here? No, but they love the fact that it happened right here so that the percent max drawdown was high. The percent max drawdown is still semi the same across the entire dang thing, right? But that's what they want to focus on. Despite the fact that I literally take a 50K account with my eyes closed, take this thing to 120K, they still want to go, oh, well, it's again. Look at this Monte Carlo cross. If you don't know what any of this means, don't worry about it, but the risk evaluation here is pretty dang good. Pretty darn good, folks. good stats, regardless of what they want to say. But these people want to focus on the worst thing. Again, there's some merit to that. But you got to look at the whole. If you can't take the picture of the whole, that's dumb. With a 100K account, traders are effectively risking 5K daily to make 1 to 4K profits. Do you consider this a good risk management? Whatever, man. Look, show us your track record. All right, that's all I got to say. Where's your track record? Okay, you want to dash on mine, then come bring yours. Okay. What did he say to that? He didn't say nothing. Oh no, he said, okay. Did you just log on your account, whatever, third party? Let's talk about your day trading income strategy as you want to talk about it. Okay, there we go. So I at least got him to understand that there are two different things. That was an investment strategy on Collective 2. And by the way, I'm just running that separate while I'm also trading an income strategy. So manage that. Like, I'm not even doing that as my main thing. So anybody wants to come like, well, my Collective 2 is better than your Collective 2. Well, if that's the only thing you were doing, please. And by the way, I will whoop your tail. Just bring it to me. Somebody bring a real contest to me next year while I'm focused. Ain't got no kids coming out, popping out, whatnot. You bring it to me next year. I dare you. Okay? Talking about your day trading income. Strategy. Here we go. Limited time. 60 to 90 minutes. 2 sessions per day. Only focuses on how to lose well and focuses exclusively on small losses. What? Okay. Let me retaliate. Okay. Algobox had 15K drawdowns with 50K count. Again, so he says, okay, let's talk about your income strategy. He goes right back and talks about the investment strategy. Again, they can't win, so they lie. And they're talk about non-relevant things, right? Narrative. How many days do you have to lose with 2 sessions per day, trading 60 to 90 minutes to have a 30% drawdown? Also, you did not address a 10% monthly loss. I did. I just did. You did not follow Collective 2 on yearly track record. What's with that? I just told you at the beginning, as I've said it, like many other times, there was a technical issue at the beginning, and taking it from the beginning doesn't count. Next. You're exclusively focusing on risk with small losses. How many trades do you have to lose to get 30% drawdown? I don't need to do your math for you. It is absurd. You were marketing 60 to 80% win rate with small losses. Yeah. But you have massive losing months. Not true. Not focusing on small losses and high win rate. It is quite the opposite. Whatever. You can call your strategies however you want, but it's still trading. You advertise 10% risk per month and then publicly give a track record that shows 30% drawdown. Well, you know what? Well, F me for trying to help, for trying to do something that none of you guys are willing to do. Where's your track record, dude? That's what I got to say. Again, I can't even... What is this name? Who are you? Shiller is what you are. You're a scammer. You're probably part of Seth's shill. It is fairly obvious now that you do not exercise your own risk management you talk and teach about. Okay. Again, worthless individuals got big, big mouths. That's all I got to say about that. Thanks for playing, folks. Woo! All right, 2020 is going to be epic. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We got a couple days till the end of the year. 2020 is going to be awesome. Did I hear you, CG? You still awake?
No, I'm still here, buddy.
All right, all right. Didn't put you to sleep? Man, that's good stuff, bro.
No, man. I am just laughing over here.
You laughing? Oh, good. We having good times? Hey, anybody else? Who else is in there? I don't know. I've been just ranting and ranting. Anybody else on the mic over there? Or is it just you? Let me see the room here. No, but I'm opening up the floor. Anybody else have any other specific questions they'd like answered? Anything I missed? Anything I should tap into here? CG, we're not. This is probably our shortest video yet. It's only an hour and 40 minutes. It's kind of funny, but it feels like forever. Any other item I should tap into on that? Anything you just want to add to it?
No, I think we covered it.
I think so too. I literally went through every one of those screenshots. Ironically.
I guess the only thing that I could say at the very end of this is you guys have been challenged.
Yeah. Bring it,
We're
Seth.
calling you out.
We're calling you out. We're calling you out. I love it. That's right. Like, calling you out. I'll put, you know what? If any one of my traders wants to step up to the plate even and be like, I volunteer as tribute, kind of thing. Like, I'm pretty sure that anybody in our crew could probably beat any one of your crew members. All of them. Hands down. Because AlgoBox is that good. It actually makes the market that easy to read, folks. It's not that it magically does all the work for you, but it definitely digests the market, gives you context framework, and then, oh my word, the best parts of Jigsaw, which Jigsaw is a scam. You guys are scammers. Y'all are affiliate links. That's all that you guys do. You want to talk about people that are marketing. I bet you know what? Let's go to Jigsaw's Christmas special. What do you think, CG? You think they got a Christmas special going on?
I'm fairly certain they have something.
Let's see. Oh, shoot. Jigsaw Trader. There we go. JigsawTrading.com. My bad. All right. Send me the free training. Okay. Count me in. Hey, I don't even see a Christmas thing on here. Are they joking me? No. How about that? We'll give it to them on that. No Christmas sales. How about that? Well, it's way after Christmas, I guess. Maybe. Anybody know, did Jigsaw have Christmas sales going on? Where's their... I don't even know if they're selling their product. Try buy. Alright. How much is their product? Get started. $17.99. What does that get you? 1 year? Okay. Yeah, and then they got a yearly thing too. So, oh, here we go. Overflow Suite, we traded in at $500 annually or $50 a month on top of whatever you buy. 14 days to get a refund. Oh, I've been trolled for that too. Like, oh, you only get 14 days for a refund? Uh-oh. You better go. Look, hold me to the same standard you hold yourselves, people. All right? If you're going to troll us, troll them. Really, seriously. Y'all need to get over yourselves. Yeah, I ain't heard y'all win no contests. Alright, we already beat Macro Hedge last year. Who's up next? Jigsaw? I'd love to take on a Jigsaw trader. Scammers. Axia Futures. They like to use, I think they use all dome stuff. They're from the 1980s. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Yes. So, their top guy, I forgot even got his name. Do you remember their guy over there at Axia that contacted me, CG?
I don't know.
He's got a little bit of an interesting name, but yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, we'll kind of expose some of that next year. Like, they use Excel spreadsheets. That's their level of sophistication over there at Axia Futures. We are bleeding edge, and nobody can... I don't know. I think one day somebody's going to beat us. I think, right? Surely, someday. All right, but we are waiting for that day. All right. We're still, as far as I can tell, we're the best thing that's out there. And if you find one that's better, I'll put the same thing out that I do out to everybody else. If you find one that's better, bring it to me, show it to me, show me that it's better, prove it that it's better. Again, you're gonna have to open up for proof. Show me a track record, show me the show and broker statements. Let's take a look, make sure it's legit, better than us, and I will buy your copy and my copy of the software or the training program or the mentorship program, whatever it is. If they're better, I want to be a part of it. So I'll buy in, I'll buy yours too. There we go. Into the new year. Thanks, CG. It was great info. And yes, we're calling you out. Like CG said, bring it. I think CG would be up for the contest, quite frankly. I think CG or any other one of my members who has been through my training program could beat any one of yours. Jigsaw, Seth, whoever. Y'all bring it. We'll take it. Troy says, I love the front page. On the home page, it says, it's like trading in the pit from home. Where is there an active pit? Exactly, there is no more active pit. But again, this is the problem with these guys. These guys are so nostalgic for the past. Okay, they're like, come on guys, give me payphones. I swear they're like talking with their gums because their dentures are falling out or something. But like, they're like, oh, we're still trading with the dome. Or you're not professional if you're not trading with a dome. Well, that might have been the case in 1970. All right, folks, well, things progress. And this is what you have to beat now, folks. You got to be able to take a 1-year track record with this type of risk management despite your turds that don't think so. And then you need to be able to make 100 and, let me correct this, 129, according to their stats, 129.6% in a year. Long term. Oh, how many trades is that too? Because these places that have been like, oh, look at this, guys. They had like, I don't know, 30 trades in a year. Over 1,255 trades. Ridiculous when these people are like, oh, well, 2 trades this year made a good amount. 2 trades. Okay, investing. Like, you just don't bring your... You just don't got it, folks. The goal here is to take small accounts, grow them, income-based strategies with pinpoint entry locations. If you guys want to see our stuff, how it works, what it works, come over here to the strategies. You can look at them yourself. Study materials, quizzes, and tests. Here are the types. You can page up on this. There are all kinds of screenshots to learn what we do. Highly visual. My daughter can trade better than most traders. She's 8 years old because the stuff is highly, highly visual. It makes reading the market in the context of it easier. When you got a box with a dot, we know what to do. It ain't hard. Anyhow, good times. Are we at 2 hours yet? No, we're still. Look at that. It wasn't even 2 hours. Beautiful stuff. And I had technical stuff to start off very bad. So, good things. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Hanging in there with me. Make sure. So, the goal of this whole thing, remember, was if other people come in here and start to troll our room, we're just going to point them over to this section. I'm dropping this video up into. Where did I put it? Right here. Scammers wrecked. All right. Go watch these. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and now Part 4 that we are dropping right here to answer all the questions, all the shills, all the scammers. You guys have to come and deal with truth. And if you shall know the truth shall set you free. Thanks for hanging out, folks. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and the rest of the gang. I'm sending out that big H-Town. See ya.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, 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 go. So where down we go, way down we go. Whoa, you let your feet run wild. Time has come as we all go down. Yeah, but for the fall, cool my heart. Do you dare to look them right in the eyes? Yeah. Oh, 'cause say we run you down, down to the door. Yeah, someday we run you down, down till you fall. And they will run you down, down till you go. Yeah, till you can't grow no more. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, go. Say where down we go. Oh, 'cause say we run you down, down to your car. Oh, way down we go. So where down we go, ooh, way down we go.